Welcome back to another episode of the Leeds United Career Mode here, the second episode of Season 2, where last episode we bring in a bunch of players and we play Wolves in that first game of the season, in which we dominated them in that second half, winning 5-1. We have Nottingham Forest, Burnley, and Liverpool all up in this episode, but just a short recap. We had around 60 million initially. We sold some players. We bought in a lot of players. We bring in Zinchenko as a left back. We bring in Serginho Dest as a right back, replacing Christensen. And Kape on a new center back deal. Lavia and Philip as backup midfielders. St. Maximin as our new left mid starting. And then Godwin on loan, who scored in his first 2 touches on the game last episode. He will continue to grow and he will continue to shine as he is playing more and more. We have Nottingham Forest up first in this episode. I will play all 3 Premier League games. Nottingham Forest, Burnley, and then obviously Liverpool at the end of the episode. If you are enjoying the series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. If we are not at 1,000 subs yet, we are close, if not maybe even possibly more than 1,000 subs. I'm not quite sure. We're currently at 920 at the time of recording this, so we'll see how far this gets along. Let's continue to go. Drop in the comment where you're watching from, and let's get into the episode. We are fielding the same exact 11 as that Wolves game because they just did so well. We can continue to grow on that, see if they keep improving. I got players on development plans, so they should continue to grow in that certain areas, obviously. Francisco on his shooting. Brendan Aronson on his shooting. Lays off for Zinchenko on his left foot. And Zinchenko, I wonder if that took a deflection. It might have. But it's 1-0 for Leeds United. And it's a left back scoring his first goal for the club. Did that take a deflection? Because it kind of looked like it did. Aronson. Brendan Aronson's going to have a crack at it. And oh my lord, it's 2-0 already. And it's a beautiful goal again. This guy scored 2 goals this season. It's 2 absolute bangers. Nobody really closing him down. Just lets him blast it and chip the keeper into the back of the net. Of course, now in for Choupo-Moting. Is he onside? He is. It's 2-1. And he gives Nottingham Forest a little bit of life in a response for at least one of our goals. Was he not offside here, though? And Choupo-Moting is in again, and they might have another response. And it's all level here at the Leeds United Ellen Road. It's 2-2, and it's Choupo-Moting. He scores a banger of his own. Brendan Aronson should win that header. He doesn't win the header. And Nanto. That's not Nanto. Why do I keep saying Nanto? I gotta stop saying Nanto. I don't know why you think he's playing. I think that's Kuyate. That looks like Kuyate. Francisco now. Brendan Aronson, first time finish, it has to be. And Brendan Aronson has the brace to level it up again. And it's 3-3 here. And Choupo-Moting is in, and Choupo-Moting has a hat trick for Nottingham Forest. And they're back in front. It's 4-3. And for lays it off for Brendan Aronson. Brendan Aronson for a hat-trick and to level it. He does, and with 2 minutes left to go, that might be all she wrote in this game. Brendan Aronson has a hat-trick to level it. It's 4-4 now. And Kape just clears it, and that is game over. A 4-4 thriller here in the first game episode against Forest. And what should have been a probably easy win after going up 2-0. We absolutely bottle it, but Brendan Aronson saves the day with his 3rd goal of the game. And we walk out here of Ellen Road with a point. Now Rutter lays it off for St. Maximin. Lays it off for Brendan Aronson. And he continues to score. It's goal number 5 of the season here for Mr. Aronson. And it's a 1-0 lead. A beautiful ball into St. Maximin. He lays it off for Rutter. His shot's first time. And it's in the back of the net. And it's a 2-0 lead here for Leeds United. I've been here before this early into the game, and I tied it 4-4 literally just moments ago. I'm not doing that again, hopefully. Now, for Burnley. Burnley are coming. Rodriguez is coming. It's 2-1. Oh, no. It's happening again, isn't it? St. Maximin back to Weston. Lays it off for Brendan. Brendan, first time finish. He restores that 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. Now, let's just turn into that Wolves game instead now. And hopefully we can continue to grow in this and not concede again before halftime. And I don't know who that is, but he gets through. Zinchenko caught in no man's land. Hincapié can't really clear it. And it's 3-2. No, that goes to St. Maximin. That goes into Zinchenko. Right on the second ball. Keeper on the floor. He has no chance to get to that. And it's 4-2. And once again, that 2-goal lead is restored. Now to Brendan Aronson. Brendan Aronson will lay it off for American teammate Weston McKennie. And he'll score and he'll make it 5-2. And that should be game over for sure now. Jurgenich. Brendan Aronson. Brendan Aronson! He will get his hat trick eventually. It's 6-2 for Leeds United. And it's back-to-back hat tricks for Brendan. He might have just scored 10 games almost in 3 games. That's kind of insane. 10 goals in 3 games is insane. I think it's 8. Okay, I think he got a brace in the first game against Wolves. It's actually a beautiful finish as well. Keeper, no chance to save that. And it's 6-2 here against Burnley. How it should be. And that will be game over. A 6-2 win. Brendan Aronson gets a hat trick. Rutter on the score sheet. Weston McKennie on the score sheet. A beautiful day all around. Scout reports. Egypt, they let us down last month. And it was looking like they might let us out again. Or let us... I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, I really don't know what I'm trying to say. Holy cow. Egypt was awful. Chile actually had 2 decent players last time around. And this time it's looking like they might not have any. Maybe this guy. No. Good overall. Terrible potential. And then England had, I think, 1 player last episode. Noah Elliott. 875k for 15 years old. We'll bring him in just to see what he can work on in the future. Roman Fuller. 525k. His overall is probably in the 50s then. But he is 15. And actually, no, his potential is probably around 82 then. So I'm not going to bring him in instead. So that's that. Liverpool are in 6th. They have actually lost the game. We are one of the only 5 teams left to have not lost the game after only 3 games. But we have scored the most goals in the Premier League with 15 goals. Conceding 7, obviously that 4-4 draw, the 1 against Wolves, and then the 2 against Burnley. It's been an electric start to the season for us. We have been almost perfect besides that Nottingham Forest game. Now to wrap up the episode here against Liverpool, it's going to be a test. Dest is up to 80 overall. Hincapié is up to 80. Francisco's already 77. Weston McKennie lays it off for Rutter. It's intercepted at first, but still finds him. Francisco. Brendan Aronson! 1-0 for Leeds going to the break. We actually kind of deserved that. Francisco probably should have scored when he was wide open. Should have probably first timed it with them. But Brendan Aronson gets on the score sheet. And of course, it's Brendan Aronson of all men. It's him with his 9th goal of the season. Brendan Aronson's hurt. He's out. Our top goal scorer is out. Meslier doesn't clear it necessarily. Meslier makes a mess out of it. And it's 1-1. Winner. Dest has to deal with it. He does not necessarily. Does enough though. And that's game over. A 1-1 draw. In which feels like a loss after being up 1-0 85 minutes in. And we lose our best player of the season so far, Brendan Aronson. I'm sure he's going to be out for 7 months here. It's a fantastic, fantastic start to the season from us at Leeds United. When we come back, I believe we have Chelsea in this month as well, if I'm not mistaken. No, we do not. We have Sheffield United, who's actually first in the league right now, or top 2 at least. We have Birmingham in the Carabao Cup, then Crystal Palace, and then Tottenham, and maybe Arsenal as well. I will see y'all next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.